This is my Mark II Audi TT that I want to turn into a fast-performing show car.
In the last video, we started off with the performance modifications by fitting this Ram Air induction kit. In this video, we are going to completely transform this Audi TT.
But the last modification in today's video is definitely going to be the biggest difference. And it is something I've wanted to do to this Audi TT since I bought it.
So first off, we need to head to Sheffield. I will show you what we're doing when we get there, but let's head over now and see what the first modification for my Audi TT is. We arrived at DW Auto Tint as I decided that the TT would look better with tinted windows to give it a bit more of a blacked out look. Once tinted, I headed home to reveal the new look and get on with the rest of the modifications. Okay, so we are now back home and I can show you the tints properly. So I went for medium on the side windows and the back window, and it has made the biggest difference. I also went for this tinted sun strip. It's tinted from the inside, so it is literally perfect. Overall, I'm so happy with how the tints and the sun strip look. I feel like it makes the car look so much more modern. I will leave all of Danny's contact details and social media pages in the description, so make sure you check him out. And now let's get on to the next modification. So the next modification we've got is LED number plate lights. As you can see, these ones are literally yellow. I think these will make the car look more modern, so let's give it a go and fit them. Okay, we're back with the trusty pink toolbox. We're working, perfect. So just pop that straight back in and we'll do the other side. I mean, look at the difference of them two. Perfect, this one's working too. I think this was the quickest modification I've ever done to a car. So they're both fitted now, all fitted back into place. Let's see what they look like on. I mean, it's currently daylight and you can see just how bright these are, what a difference this is going to make at night. They literally cost me £11 and took me 2 minutes to install, and I literally got them off Amazon, so that is a perfect upgrade. The car is definitely looking a little bit more modern, which is what I wanted, and now it's time for something I've been looking forward to since I even bought this car. Next mod is probably one of my absolute favourite mods on a TT, so I'm going to show you now and we're going to fit it to the car. This might be a bit of a challenging job for me, but we're going to give it my best go, and it is really going to transform this car. Okay, here in this box is something that I've wanted for the TT since the day I bought it, and that is the honeycomb grille. Now, I've been watching for days how to fit this grille, and it is unfortunately a bumper off job. This is not something I'm confident with, and I have never took a bumper off before. I've literally been watching for the past 2 days tutorials, so I feel like I know what I'm doing, kind of. So let's get this bumper off and let's get the grille fitted. The first job is to start with the arch liners, spin the wheel the opposite way and unscrew the bolts on the exterior of the liner. You can then pull away the arch liner and there are 2 bolts behind here. They are quite fiddly and require an extension to get to them. Now that I have removed the 2 bolts, I need to turn the wheel the opposite way and repeat the process on the passenger side. So you'll need to remove the arch liner again to access the 2 bolts behind. Now that all of the bolts required from the arch have been removed, I'm now driving up on the ramps to get better accessibility to the bolts that are underneath the car. And now it's time to unbolt the few bolts that are at the bottom of the bumper. It's now time to start at the top of the bumper, so the first thing I did was unclip these 2 plastic covers. And then the next job after that is to unbolt these 4 screws. Okay, I'm pretty sure that is all the bolts off, so it's time to pull the bumper off and see if it'll come off or if I've left any bolts in. Oh my god, my finger! Off. No, I did it. That was really easy. Next, you just have to unplug the connectors to the fog lights. The bumper will be free after you've done this. Now it's time for the most tedious part. You've got to undo these clips that connect the OEM grille to the bumper. I'm using plastic removal tools here to get under each clip and then placing a thin metal tool under each clip to force it to stay open, ensuring the grille will come off smoothly. This was definitely the most time consuming part, however I didn't break any clips, so this definitely did the trick. Now that all the clips are pried open, it's time to remove the old grille. This was also a time-consuming job and extremely fiddly, but we got there in the end and now it's time to fit the new grille. But before we put the new grille in, I spray painted any parts that would be visible behind the grille to black to ensure a proper blacked out look. Now I'm test fitting the grille to see whether it fits in the bumper flush before putting everything back on the car. So unfortunately, as the grille is aftermarket, the fitment is poor and none of the clips lined up properly to the bumper. Luckily, we managed to bolt the grille into the bumper and it ended up fitting nicely, but this was frustrating as the clips were supposed to line up. Okay, so I've just popped the bumper back on off camera because I want to reveal properly to you how the TT looks now. If I'm honest, that grille was actually terrible fitment and not the best quality, but we managed to screw it all into place and now we've put the bumper on, it actually looks really good. I'd say that was definitely my most challenging job yet. It was very fiddly and actually pretty time consuming, but I'm sure you all want to see what the TT looks like. So let's go and reveal the new look for my Mark II Audi TT. So this is what the TT looks like. So obviously, as you can see, it's missing the number plate and the Audi rings, but unfortunately it doesn't have a holder for the Audi rings, so I'm gonna have to order one of those. And as for the number plate, I'm gonna get some brand new gel plates to go on the front of this, so I'm gonna enjoy this badgeless look till I put the new plates on. Overall, I am so happy with this car. I feel like it has made such a difference and it definitely looks a lot newer than 2007. I'm really starting to like the blacked out look, so I am super excited to see where this car ends up. Let me know in the comments whether you like these mods and if you have any suggestions of what to do next. But I hope you enjoyed today's video and don't forget to drop a like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.